Take it away, Darcy.
Okay, so I've got this book called The Pocket Book of Mindfulness. And so every once in a while, I'll just like open it up to a random page and pick a quote and just read it. So today's is, "It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop," by Confucius.
I love that.
Yeah. So that definitely, like that applies to everyone. And we're all left to, see instant gratification, to see that those results after one workout, and you look in the mirror and you're like, well, I still look the same. So I just think that's really relevant to what we do every day.
Yes, I hope that you will do a post about that. Like, I think that's like, no, really, I feel like for so many people, they may relate to that, especially nowadays. So many people are instant gratification and this pill that works, or even like kids nowadays, like, be patient with you.
Yeah.
And so I think that I love that quote. So thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is our last week with Girl Code. I don't know, did y'all bring your books? So we have chapter 8 and 9, and kind of like we've been doing, if there's certain things that really stood out to y'all that y'all want to share. And I can go first. Well, I think it's right out the gate. Want to know the quickest way to give up on your dreams? Spending your time being jealous. So definitely not comparing to like what other people are doing, or even if not even in this business, but like with their health and things like that. So many times if we're so focused on other people's, results or what have you, it takes away from what we want for ourselves. Channeling those feelings and using them to fuel our own fire. There's so much we can learn from each other, which I so believe that, especially with like working together, especially Team VIP. I feel like so many people lift each other up and will say, here, use this, or this is a great resource, or try this as an invite. I feel like Team VIP kind of stands alone. Never take no for an answer. I know that so many times that is hard. And I've created an Excel sheet. It's actually, oh my gosh, I can't think of it. It's like a Google Doc. So like the sheets. And so I do have people that say no, but I always type in not right now, just because I don't want to believe that it's no. So I feel like if I just put not right now, then, later on down the road. Is there anything that y'all really stood out to y'all that y'all want to share?
What I saw was that if you see someone that you're jealous of or envious of or whatever, that they said to turn it around and love on them and to give them a compliment, whatever it is. The example they said was hair, outfit, purse, whatever, and be genuine when you do give the compliment. And just realize that if somebody is doing something like a big thing, that you can do it also, and that you shouldn't be jealous of them, but you should let them inspire you.
Mm-hmm.
I like that too, where it said when you genuinely compliment someone, you disarm them and send positive energy into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Move past immature behavior and focus on uplifting each other. Add a kind word. Try to reverse a situation.
Okay. You've got to shift your envy into inspiration. You've got to know that you're responsible for bringing your own blessings into your life.
You never give someone the power to have a negative impact on you, on your life or your energy.
I wish I would have had this book like 2 years ago because I worked for a dentist, and I swear that was like the hardest person to work for. And towards the end, I had to say out loud driving to work, he is not going to steal my sunshine. I will be happy. And it's just so amazing how when you do let someone control those feelings, how it really does take over you and can really make you sad or get in your mind or whatever it may be.
Give you self-doubt,
Mm-hmm.
affect your confidence. And it can affect, your sleep, where you can't sleep because it's on your mind. And
The last part, how it says what qualities are important to you and a girlfriend, what I would encourage y'all to do, since there is space, not right now, but maybe also put what qualities are important to you in a coach. So with building your team, what you put out, normally you attract those types of people. So just trying to, whether it's, working moms or creative people or really athletic people, really motivating people, like people that are going to have a huge transformation, whatever it may be. I feel like with writing it down and just having that more in the forefront of your mind, when creating posts, you can think of that specific person that you're trying to target.
Mm-hmm.
But just some of the things I put down for a girlfriend is kind, caring, open, loving, supportive, good listener, fun, full of energy, which I guess a lot of those could be what I would look for in a coach. So y'all can share, but you don't have to share about the girlfriend.
I hadn't written anything down.
Okay,
so
totally fine.
Like,
Yeah, and that's just really there for y'all to reflect and, So chapter 9, the last chapter, let's see.
I haven't gotten to finish this chapter yet.
Okay.
So I
me
won't.
neither, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I did finish.
Darcy, did you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought this was a good one because I tend to have a problem with this. Instead of surfing the web during your lunch hour, use that time to dream up new ideas or research new projects. And here lately, when I have my phone and I'm going on Facebook, I will literally out loud say, focus.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. And trying to not go off in la la land. There's a girl that's on my Team Cup team, and she said at Hobby Lobby they have the hourglasses, and so she was like, I'm thinking about getting one. So I totally got one, so that way I can see the 30 minutes going away, and then if I only have 30 minutes, or I can flip it back over. But I will say, I know it sounds weird, but it helps me is the timer's not on my phone and I'm not having to,
Mm-hmm.
So the ability to self-promote when done right is the most powerful tool you can have.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Like knowing who you are and knowing how to put yourself out there. Bless you. Darcy, did you want to share anything that stood out to you?
I guess it sort of still ties back to the previous chapter of what do women need less of, and it's the whole comparison and fears.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think 2 weeks ago I just took a mini break from social media and everything, and it was just like 1 or 2 days. It wasn't like really drastic.
Right.
I had just like lost who I was. I didn't remember like why I thought I was great, and my self-esteem had just like plummeted. So I was like, all right, I just need to stop looking at everyone else and just focus on me and do my own things and catch up on my chores because I had fallen behind on every single chore you could think of. So, I mean, sometimes you always need that break.
Right. Well, I'm so glad that you took that time for yourself and not like kind of push through it and then just got burned out and said, forget it, I'm done, you know, like not with coaching, but just how you feel about yourself. You know, I'm glad that you took that time and that it was only 2 days because then other people forget about it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, all right. Well, there's our first book club. I don't know. I guess are books just hard to like make time to knock out? Like, are y'all better with like listening, like audio books for personal development? Do you think that would, like, if we did this again later on, do you think it would be better to do like listen to a podcast and share takeaways from that? Or did y'all like the book? Like,
I like the book.
Idea?
I like the book. It's just, I don't know how to do a podcast. So
I like the book.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll maybe do like a book once a quarter or something like that. So that way, if y'all find one now from here over the next 2 months, then we can share. So that way it's not always what I think we should be reading. Like if y'all have one, I know Kristen, you shared, you know, the book last week that you really enjoy. And so, well, good. Well, I'm glad that y'all like the book. And I feel like I've already read it once and then I went back and reread it along with y'all. And I just felt like there were other things that I highlighted the second time. So anyways, okay. So I wanted to talk, real quick about different apps. Now, I certainly am not tech savvy. I do not have a degree in social media and all that, but I just thought it'd be helpful to kind of show y'all like what a picture looks like before and then what it looks like after with some tweaking. And just keep in mind something that I think looks awesome. Y'all may be like, I don't really care for that or whatever it may be. So my question is maybe get like a pen or a pencil so you can just write down these apps. You don't have to, but totally up to you. So I'll share my screen. Okay. So, for example, it has like a really big border, and this is what I used to do all the time until I saw Jen, how she like has no borders and it's just pictures side by side, and I really liked it. But the nice thing about, here's the app. The nice thing about this one is you can add in like cute pictures and things like that. A side note, I have my Shakeology, but in this post, I don't think I even talked really much about Shakeology, but you can tell that I have a busy day ahead. I have some kind of drink with me in my water. So just know you don't always have to be like, here's my drink. This is what I'm drinking today. It can be something very. Another thing to look at, I don't know if seeing the logo, for some people that may be distracting. Other people it may not matter. But you can pay, I forgot how much it is on this one, but it seems like normally they're like $2 to $4 to have it removed permanently. So here's another one with the logo at the bottom, but just these are 2 different ones that I did. This one is just a photo with text that I put over it. This one, like these light little whatever, that was actually done like on my phone just using a filter, and then I moved it over to the app to add the so this one, these are just super simple. Like adding in words or adding in, I didn't draw this. This was a sticker that I added. And if you notice, it doesn't have the logo on it anymore. So that was like once I removed it. So just something to think about. Again, it may not bother you if you have logos on there. So another one, or this is also the same app. So you can add in, like I added in these circles. You have different fonts that you can use. This one, adding in these arrow stickers, and then I could actually change the color of the arrows. So it's just something you can play around with and, you know, see what you like. So this is before, and then this is an after. So scrolling through Facebook, some people this may catch their eye, some people this may catch their eye. With this blurred out background, it gives you two options. So it can be, I think this is like the medium blur, and then there's like a really blurred. Or I can do it where it can be white or red, pink, orange, whatever color I want. So when you're doing pictures, think about what would catch your eye. What is the thing that, if you were scrolling through, like, what would you stop on? Okay, so this was, oh, sorry, that one was the InShot. I don't know if y'all saw that. But basically, this is an InShot collage. So I took two pictures, but, you know, and it does take a little bit of tweaking. And then I added these on top of it. So this is another way where it's blurred out and then just adding the font over to the side. So again, do you like things that are horizontal? Do you like things that are vertical? Y'all, I apologize. You're already so tired of looking at my face. I'm sorry. So this is another one, Facetune, and this is what Raquel highly recommended. I know whenever I did boot camp, she did it. I was like, am I going to do it? And I think like 2 months ago or a month ago, I finally got it. So this is the one I actually used, but I was like, okay, well, let me just show y'all the different things. So if you can tell the difference of the pillowcase, how this kind of makes me pop a little bit more. And then I did a smoothing thing on pickles. Just Jen had a very good point when she talked about this. Like, you can get a little too, like, where you're getting a little too perfect. So if you notice over here, I have absolutely no wrinkles. Now, obviously, when my face is like this, you have wrinkles, and when it's down. But I did a little smoothing here and then blurred out the background. So you want it to look natural, but you know, you can have fun with it popping. Okay, so this is where I took two pictures, combined them, and then made another one. So these were before and after with Pic Collage. And then I took this and did another Pic Collage where I have this, added another picture, and then text to it. Mm-hmm. So again, I made this border like super thin. You can make it really wide. You can do it with patterns, whatever you want. So showing the difference between just a single side by side, and then making sure in your writing that you're saying, you know, 2016 to 2015 or 15 to 16 or whatever it is. But then this gives you another idea. So what grabs your eye more? Is it having the text on here or just having just the picture out there? I couldn't find my original one that I did of my mom's, but when I originally did this, it didn't have this red and pink border. So it was like just, but what I wanted to show you is that you can have fun. I'm sure y'all have all used Pic Collage, but you can have fun with it with different backgrounds and fonts and colors and all that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so this was a 3-step one. And once you get going with it, it really isn't that bad. So here's my picture I took, and then I added this brown box with the writing over it. Again, I'm not, like, my goal wasn't for this to look perfect. It was just to cover up the coffee part. And I was going to post this one, and then I decided to take it one step further and then add in glitter, because that's what my post was talking about, that I glitter fart. So I figured, well, just throwing glitter on there. Okay, pick, play, pick, play, post. So I didn't put like a movement one on here, but I paid, I don't know how much to have it removed. So normally it's at Coach Jenny Bobo, so they know what my Instagram handle is, I guess. I don't know. Darcy, you're an Instagram person. What do you call it? My handle, my name?
I think the handle.
Okay. So my suggestion is, if you are going to pay to have it removed, like, just keep it with one thing, because like this one, I was advertising for Real Solutions, but then like my next picture was of the girls and I totally forgot to remove it. So it has like Faith and Trini playing soccer with Aslan, and it says Real Solutions. Like, so just remember, if you are going to customize it, like, to change it. Again, on this, you can do multiple, I don't know, I mean, I think you can do like 8 different things. This one could be a video, and this one could be a still one. Both could be videos playing at the same time, or you can do it where this one's playing and then this one's playing. So I just suggest that if y'all do decide to get these, to have fun with it and play around. The last one I have for you, and obviously I feel like Bo's picture should be done with this one. So you can take 2 pictures and then kind of merge them together. So the flag was like really dark, and then once I put it on top, I was able to fade it. Kind of same thing here. So the flag and the Blessed Are the Peacemakers, those weren't already faded. That was something that I did simply by going like this. And that's all I had to do. It wasn't like super involved, crazy. It was very simple to fade it. So that one's kind of fun. So there you go. Just really wanted to share those with y'all if y'all haven't tried different ones. When I started, I think I had one. And then I was like, well, I'm going to try this one. And I have an Android. I think all y'all have iPhones. So I know Pick, Play, Post, and Pick Collage, both you can get. And I'm sure the other ones you can too. So hopefully y'all found those helpful.
I have 2 that I use a lot that y'all might want to use. One of them is called Lightroom. Let's see. This one.
Okay.
And that one, like, if your picture's really, really dark, you just click and like auto adjust the picture, and it looks like you took it in a bright room.
Nice.
It's not grainy, and it's free, and there's no little like label that says Lightroom at the. So
Awesome.
It's my favorite app to use. And then the other one I use is ColourPop. It's in the center. And I don't know if y'all have seen a couple of my pictures where I have just everything's gray and I colored in what the focus was.
Cool.
Those are so cool.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I was actually going to ask if y'all had any that y'all.
I don't know if you can see this. Edit Lab. I use that. That one, I think, come on. Focus. You can't see that, right?
No.
Okay. Well, it's called Edit Lab.
We need a little Lightroom on it right now.
It has really, really awesome filters on it. That's what I like about that one. And you can like do text and stuff in it too.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
And I don't know what the
That
name
would
of
just
mine
be-
is, but I don't know the name of mine because it's on my Android and I'm on Zoom on my Android. So I don't know the name of it. Sorry.
It's okay. So what I would just love for everyone to try to do is, even if you just get one new app a month or one new, and all the ones that I shared with y'all, those are all free. The only thing that costs is to remove things, and you don't even have to remove them. But just to kind of play around with it, because I feel like sometimes now some people on social media may say every single time you do a workout thing, it needs to look exactly the same. There may be other people on social media say, no, you need to mix it up. So you be you do what works for you, but I think it's fun to mix it up, me personally. So anyways, that is all I have, and it is 9:00.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have anything else? You're all good.
We're good.
Good? Okay. We all